3 seconds.
Welcome
Says
back
what?
to Friday Night D&D with DM Kalsto. Hey, we're back.
Happy
Hello,
Friday.
everyone.
Sorry about Tuesday. I just kind of got my voice back today, and I can breathe. So we'll do Tuesday extra fun next week. But for tonight, we'll kind of pick up where we did last time. Our little
Are we
historian
Sans
buddy.
Nicholas tonight as well?
We are Sans Nicholas and Sans Tonya tonight. So we have divvied them up among the party. Deft will be playing Tanya, and our dear friend Patrick will be playing Bear. So since our historian bot was not here last week, out of town, thankfully I get a really easy recap because it was basically just one thing. As the party picked up where they had left off previously after Baron's vision of the forge built into the volcano somewhere on this plane and the fire elemental above it, you guys kind of made your way not very successfully. I mean, you made the distance well enough. But as you kind of waded through some of like this sulfurous mist that kind of blocked the ground, you noticed the ground got a little bit harder and bone everywhere you could see as you kind of move through this strange area, which is what your current map you're on if you want to play with it, but we're currently gonna probably be walking away from there. You guys felt strange and deft due to your powers and your position, were able to determine
And my nat 20.
and and your net 20 that something was approaching very fast. A gargantuan ancient fire dragon of some sort that got here and was twisted into some sort of crazy fire elemental dragon.
Um,
Mhm.
Sorry, why do I have everyone targeted?
I
I
don't
don't know,
know.
Simon. Why do you have everyone targeted?
Is there something you need to tell us?
I have no idea. Sorry, continue.
It's all good. So, anyways, as the dragon approached, it didn't immediately actually attack you, and instead kind of yelled at you and insulted you for not providing it tribute right away and demanding even more tribute. Uh, you contemplated a couple of different approaches, and in the end, ended up attacking it. It went pretty well. At one point, it did look like it decided that maybe it wanted to rethink what it was doing, or you guys really weren't worth all this effort. Unfortunately, our little Squire Fire decided to pick on said dragon for the better part of 5 rounds and not let it run away. Until he just ran out of luck. The dragon ready to do what it was about to do, and then all of a sudden changing its behavior very quickly, getting much more relaxed, seeming less aggressive, getting damaged, seemingly feeling no pain. One point actually shoving its head in the lava. Uh, but seemed to stop attacking you guys and eventually flew off. You guys kind of picked up, dusted yourselves off, and that's really where we're at this point. So, what do you guys want to do next?
Where do you think all these bones came from?
I don't know, but they're my bones now.
Hmm?
Soon they would be so happy here.
Oh, what?
Would be.
Is our little champion Albert coming back, or did he run off into the distance and is gone?
He actually came back near the end.
Okay, I didn't remember.
He's on the map, I believe. Oh, technically also, Baron's savior is still temporarily there. I'd say the golem that was created, as it did not die, it is still alive there. So you still have that one bone golem. And it just kind of like walks over as close as it can get to you and kind of waits to see what you want it to do.
Be right back, grabbing coffee.
Sounds good. All right. Is there anything she can do for the rest of you? Baron.
He's not here.
Aye.
She's going to do something special. So before, I don't know if you saw any of last week, but essentially this is the spirit that was kind of summoned.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit
Yeah.
stockier and more dwarfish, though. A little bit more facial hair as well.
Yeah.
So
I-
as she
Continue.
goes, she touches his flask,
Mm-hmm.
and you just watch it glow. And there's now this rune on the side of it that is a rune of Brel.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it kind of fades, almost like hot iron, you just kind of watch her disappear.
Oh, well, thanks for the refill, and he'll take a swig.
You take a swig, and where'd it go? Now whenever he takes a swig of that, it also replicates a potion of healing. So you can go ahead and put on your resistances and heal yourself if needed.
Okay. He's not hurt at all. But I'll cut that in for him.
Yeah, it heals his pride, we'll say.
Yeah. So 1d4 plus 4.
And then she's now gone. Thunder, I think, is not destroyed. Lightning got destroyed. Oh no, Tanya, they both got destroyed. Tanya remade them. That's right.
Mhm.
All right. So what will it be, everybody?
I mean, I continued on the path. They're talking about bones.
There.
They're wasting time.
Do I see anything shiny? If not, we're gonna keep going.
Roll an investigation check. You look about, you don't see any objects, but as you head towards the path, getting ready to leave in the direction you can see Solomon already moving, you see a pristine skull like you've never seen before. The bone structure is still,
Oh,
and as
no.
Solomon kicks it off the side into the lava. No, it's not.
Yes.
Oh, you hurt me.
It's like, oh, it's so beautiful. You just see him soccer kick it. Yeah, doesn't seem like anything. If that dragon has anything, it must be pretty cool because it's strong enough to survive the atmosphere. And it's probably wherever its lair would be.
Well, but not what we're here for.
You got his sword back too, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Kind of picks it up, swings it over the shoulder. What now, boss?
Back on track, hopefully.
Mhm.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Albert finally makes it across and just kind of lays on his side.
Also, hold this.
The bone golem just waits for Theris.
What am I doing?
Oh no, we're just walking along, continuing on the path, but that one bone golem that didn't die, it's still alive and it's just following you.
Cool.
Alright, so we're all picking up.
Mhm.
Alright. We're getting to the fun part. Alright. Who's leading the pack up on this one? Solomon, I think?
Yep.
Survival away, good Solomon.
You remember what happened last time, right?
It's all good.
Yeah.
Wait, is Excel here yet?
Give us another one.
You okay? You asked me.
Here we go.
Hey, chat. Anyone want to roll a D100?
I was planning on rolling a 2, but Deft
Some
wanted a 1.
grasshoppers out there. Oh,
Oh,
there's Excel
Excel's there.
lurking. Someone roll a D100. It's Kung Fu. It's hang on, I'll show you.
Roll
We're just gonna have the
space.
exact same session as last week.
Like Grasshopper will get it because he already tried rolling. He just didn't know the proper context.
We'll give you the next one. Don't worry, Excel.
Exclamation point, roll space 100.
Yeah, I got it.
There's no D.
Too bad Excel rolled a 14.
Yeah, but Grasshopper's going to roll something. Or not. Yeah, he's going to roll
We
something
got
fine.
rookies in here. Excel's all that speed pro.
Mm-hmm. If we beat a 97, that would be amazing.
Try it again, Grasshopper. Just exclamation, roll, space, 100.
Oh, shit.
A 7?
Yo.
No.
Oh,
That's good. For
No, that's
Kelsto's
good.
games,
That's good.
the super low is good. Super high is like screws the party over. So
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Solomon, you just kind of walk forward. You don't even know where you're going. You just feel this is kind of the right way, and you eventually make your way out of all these sulfur clouds.
Mhm.
And you see in front of you this large volcano that Baron had kind of told all of you about. And over it, the very, very large fire elemental. Roll perception checks for anyone to check it out. You're kind of overlooking a lower plane at the moment. And then the volcano goes up from that point.
Nice.
You took my
Everyone?
1.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of like you guys all come within view and you break out of the...
Hey, I tied with the guy with -4.
All right, so Solomon and Patrick, for very different reasons, you both kind of are able to discern. There do seem to be multiple ways. You do see like entrances that kind of go in lower inside the volcano, maybe where that forge might be. And then you also see paths that kind of lead up towards the summit of the volcano where the elemental is. So depending on what the plan and goal and target is, you do see at least 2 to 3 avenues.
So what's the plan?
Well, the tiara is risky. Actually, we don't know about the other piece, right?
If we could turn off the forge to stop feeding it, that would be great. If not, we're gonna have to go head on.
Hey, you might even be able to take over the forge.
Not really a forgy guy. That's more Burns' thing.
You came out of his forge.
I don't know. This is
I've
Burns'
used
domain.
Forge glass. I don't know if I could turn off an entire volcano.
Hey,
That's quitter talk.
if he can draw power from it, so can you. Uh-huh. Either way, I think checking out the forge at the very least should be our next move. We can see what we can do about it once we get there.
Alright.
Inside we go.
I wonder if we could trap the elemental in the forge.
Maybe.
I mean, we'd have to get him down from up there, but
don't really know how to seal an elemental away in a forge.
Yeah, that might be tricky.
All right, roll a d100.
75.
That's a really good number. Carry on.
Ah, so good. I guess we headed to the forge. You know what? The elemental's like sitting on top of the volcano, right?
He's like feeding off of the heat from above it. Yeah.
All right, let's try and be unseen about it.
I like this idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try. I really will.
You can have your druid cleric do his pass without a trace.
I figure that became. Isn't that like just an always on thing now? Just like, oh, we're going someplace.
Depends, up to
I
you
mean,
guys.
I know for a fact Baron doesn't have it prepared.
His staff that he has,
It's a
the
druid
one
skill.
he got from the druid, our ex-party member,
Oh,
he
right.
can cast it at will as many times as he wants.
All right, we cast the pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, stealth checks, everybody.
Thank
Do you have the
Plus
bone
10.
golem follow?
7.
Yes.
All right, so I'm rolling. Oh, he does have a bonus to stealth. Look at that.
Wow.
Bonus.
That's a 32. You just see the bones like rolling across the floor and noticed.
Baron, I think, got a 13. Because it's plus 10.
Oh, plus 10. Yeah, I
I
forgot
meant to do that in tower. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
we did.
fine. Let's see.
I rolled the lowest, like I should.
Albert's
Yeah, I
got
got
to roll one too.
36? 36. 37.
You fucking rogue.
Oh, you go. Do you go to the funny place?
No, that's 40.
No, 35. He goes to the funny
The
The
place.
funny place, I go with intention, I believe.
Why
Oh.
did my boy... Hold on. Why is my little dude... Oh, he's frightened. You're not frightened anymore, buddy. Oh, he dropped a nat 19 too. Let's try this again. Still not bad. Albert got a 21. So Baron is our 13. And is that a 17, Solomon?
Nope.
No.
That is
Oh.
7.
Oh.
That is a straight 7, even with the plus 10.
I'm going to go ahead, roll a d20.
Me?
Uh-huh.
2.
Nope. Some things are
Nope.
just meant to be. Okay.
Oh no. guys, it's the 2s.
The 2's got him. All right, so I use one of my charges on that. All right, so as you guys do kind of make your way down, do you want to go? So if you want to go inside to the forge, there's 2 really possible paths that you see for that one. You can kind of go like to the very base inside, or up higher. There's almost like some broken old construction that looks like maybe it connects and goes in like a fort of some sort that used to be built off to the side of it. Or you could always fly up to the elemental and then go down in too, but that might not be the.
I feel like if we're
friendliest.
trying to be sneaky, the side road is probably the best.
All right, so the middle.
Unless they expect you to be sneaky and they put all their stuff in there.
Well, the sneaky route would probably be the low point.
Do we want to
But
let fate decide?
I'm just going to follow the group. So if Ari's going middle point, we're going middle point.
Yep.
So now the interesting point about the middle point,
Mhm.
you're going to have to climb or fly.
Oh, I
That's
can
fine.
climb. Baron can't.
So it's probably halfway up the volcano. So it's probably like, it's not like an incredibly large volcano. It's probably, a good 300 feet up to this part and then another 300 feet or so up.
What kind of volcano are we talking? Like a cinder cone? Shield volcano?
Sure.
Two very different things there.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Insert your own.
It's Mount Rainier. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of how. Who can fly or negate the 300-foot rise? that you guys need to go on?
Anya, Deft, Ari, and Theris.
If there's like ledges where I can like stop for like half a second and push off again, I can get up.
Oh no, I'm less worried about that. I'm just trying to see how many people actually need to figure out climbing versus how many people
Baron.
are flying.
And Solomon.
All right, so I'm gonna move my flyers up here.
Okay.
Depends on
probably
space. I
can.
can teleport hop up, I guess.
All right, so Ari, you're gonna go up here. Ah,
Yeah, I'm not a flyer, I'm a climber.
Deft. These are our people that cannot fly.
Solomon, get
yeah.
down here.
The
No,
goal.
he can't hear us. He has AirPods in. Solomon.
Solomon's a climber too. Tanya, where'd Tanya go? Tanya's down here. Tanya can fly. All right, so how do you want to get the... Patrick's probably easy. So if you guys want to try, you can do athletics. Patrick, do you have the ability where you can kind of just run off of stuff as long as there's places to jump to? How does that shit work again?
Where is it? Did I write it
Monk
down?
things, don't question it.
Hang on, I have Monk right here. Do you remember what level that happens at?
Somewhere between like 12, 15, 17, something like that. I know you get some sort of movement shenanigans.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it.
I'm going to say...
At 9th level, you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move.
Yeah, so as long as you can kind of platform, I would say...
If it helps, I can spend key points to move 180 feet in one round. But if I don't need to do that, I'm saving my key.
Well, just roll a general athletics check. As long as it's high enough, you should be able to get from point A to point B. Because essentially it's your full movement for a round. So it's like you could run and sprint, and as long as you get to a spot you can stop, then you could run and sprint again, and it's basically continued.
And that wouldn't be more
acrobatics.
That wouldn't be more of a dexterous thing. That would be a physical, I'm pushing myself action.
He's parkouring. He's parkouring with some physical strength. I will technically allow either. It's
okay.
not that hard for
I'm gonna roll acrobatics for this, but I will also roll my athletics afterwards and show you why I was off put by that. Okay. Well, it wouldn't have mattered either way, I don't think. But here's my athletics.
Ooh.
Oh, that was almost
-1.
Yeah, I'm -1 strength.
Dude, high five, we're on the opposite.
Yeah.
So you, without any issue, just make your way up. Let's see.
Okay, I am now up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna climb, and I'm using my echo as a emergency. Hey,
Deft.
Hey, man.
Want to play a game?
Yeah.
Angry Birds.
Oh,
Caleb
no.
just kind of picks up the bird.
Birds. Oh yeah.
Melee.
I get in position.
He can't make the climb, Ari. We gotta toss him.
Can
Does
Kalen
back-
throw him further than me?
His lowest roll he can make if he fails is a 25.
Oh
does
yeah, no,
Kalen
he's
backpack?
got.
His highest roll he can make is a 33.
Oh yeah, he got me beat.
Does Kale have a backpack?
No.
Oh, we're playing Angry Birds.
I don't
Wait,
like
why is that not advantage?
He's just not raging.
Wait, no, I have a disadvantage for something. Hold on. What's going on? He is not raging. Correct. Is anyone still frightened?
Oh, that's a good question.
You didn't roll with disadvantage, so you're not.
So it's a 25.
Baron is still blind?
It would be wearing off. It would just lasted a minute. So it
I'm
would
also
be worn
still
off at
blind.
this point.
I can't remove that.
I'll get it for you. All right, Deft. Just because he didn't
Hiya.
break 30, I'm gonna need you to roll an acrobatics as you catch Albert.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Blind. Okay, blind.
That's a 27.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you're both over 25. That's fine. So, like, what about the? And you just hear the bird squawk and fly up to Deft, and Deft catches it and brings it the rest of the way. See? All birds can fly if given the chance.
She just kind of gives him a glare and then flies up.
Most importantly, did Albert look like he was having fun?
Roll an animal handling check real quick.
Oh boy.
Patrick. Oh yeah, your lens got fogged up. That's right.
Hmm.
That's how we played that one. That's there. It is. Cool.
I think it's
He
time to
just
start
looks a
climbing.
little bit shocked. Like his feathers are all just kind of sticking straight up and like blown back, and he's just not moving a lot.
You flew, Albert. You flew. I'm so proud.
I just climb
Good.
up.
Okay. Yeah. It takes you some time, but you get up there. The bone golem. Needless to say, the bone golem gets up. If it has problems, it will disconnect parts of its body and have it help itself up. All right. So after we throw the bird, Caleb kind of does a side scoot over to Baron. Just kind of looks down at you. How much do you weigh?
Oh, Baron?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I'm pretty short, but I'm pretty stout. With my stuff or without it?
He just kind of looks at you. Looks up towards them. I don't think I can throw you that far. I'm willing to try, though.
I don't know if I'm willing to be. I don't know if I'm willing to fall that far. If you do throw me that far,
That's probably a good call. He looks up at
Uh,
Deft. He's not that strong. I probably should have taken that into account. Do you want a piggyback ride, or can you do this on your own?
I would like a piggyback ride if we can makeshift a harness really quick.
Sure. He's like, actually, and he watch as he pulls out. He has a harness that he carries with him. It's Allie's from when she was the little girl, because she used to always climb. You made it for when she was like our first, or I think it was like the first year of our campaign, so she could stand on Kale's back above him. So he kind of loosens the foot holsters just a little bit lower because you were technically taller than she was, but yeah, it's sturdy enough to hold her. She weighed way more than you did.
Well, that's quite a handy little thing to have around.
He just kind of like tears up a little bit, wipes it away, and it evaporates away more likely. He'll roll in athletics, but his lowest roll will get you there. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. Okay, 27. So yeah, he just kind of climbs up. All right. No issues there. Let me close this map. All right. So you guys kind of get up and there's this you're kind of built off. It's almost like how the Minecraft fortresses are built, where it kind of like extends over the edge and you can take the tunnel and go in.
Yeah.
A lot like that. Which explains about half of you instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
So as the stonework kind of goes in towards the mountain,
Is there a chest sitting in the hallway?
Roll an investigation check.
We need apples. We need ender pearls.
I need 18 blocks of obsidian to get out of here. 2.
You like are walking along looking for like secret things or chests, and you kind of like brush some of the stuff off the wall as you're going by looking, and you can see like he's brushing off markings.
Thanks for the raid, Insomnia. Welcome.
Yo.
Appreciate it.
Solomon's gonna
Would
keep
Baron be in
having
front of
that
Patrick or behind Patrick?
bad.
He came up after with Kale, so he's probably walking behind him right now.
All right, so as you kind of are knocking some of the dust and debris off the sides of these as you're exploring with Patrick poorly, roll one with Baron real quick.
Oh boy, Baron, are you smart? Not really.
And a 2 proves it.
They just continue on down the path.
Solomon was like not looking for things; he's looking for traps, though.
I'd say Theris, because you're probably like where you're like back third of the group, probably heading in here. Or are you more in the middle or up front?
I'll probably be bringing up the rear.
Okay, so yeah, so as they kind of walk by, you do notice, just with your passive, that there's like this depiction of Brel, which is Baron's god, on the wall of this hallway. They're just kind of walk on by and don't seem to notice.
Baron doesn't notice?
No, they both are like 2s.
Just kind of like, okay. I don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a dog. Need to go outside. I'll be right back.
We need a puppy cam sometime soon too. I haven't seen the puppy in forever. All right. So, who's leading up the hallway? Are you still doing this, Solomon, or are you guys sending the rogue in finally to earn his keep?
He can make himself useful.
I'll go first.
I'll make your job a little bit easier. Give me 1 second to see.
You know, if a trap goes off in his face, he'll most likely not be hurt by it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's what I'm here for.
Described the runes on the wall.
You don't see him.
I did say Ari.
I'm getting you a map to make your job easier, Deft. I like you to make informed choices. I didn't even think we were going to get a gay to this one originally. Good job, Deft. All right.
Wait, I did a good job? That seems unlikely.
For me, you did a good job.
Oh, I see.
No. The good job was the kind of DM good job that you don't want to hear.
Me to track that.
Has it been bad enough? Yeah, it's been a bad enough day.
I know that question.
Okay.
There we go. I just have to fix the grid before I let Oak see it.
Ooh,
Takes one
that
time.
almost went everywhere.
All right.
You good, buddy?
I just cracked open a beer and it almost went everywhere.
Oh no.
Go ahead. All right, we're gonna put you guys in blocks of 3, but Deft, you're gonna kind of be in the front of this one. Oh, hold on. I gotta link it. There you go.
Excellent map choice.
All right, we're going right to left. Got to keep those side-to-side maps going.
Oh, this is. Oh, I love this already. All right,
Stylish.
who's sacrificing themselves to the Balrog?
I will.
There's
Not a big loss.
back here. Next to the chicken. Tanya will put in front of the chicken.
I would probably be tastiest.
Well, no. You need to lose a character that could solve the problem, but has to die so they can't solve the problem. So they can come back later to
What
solve the
if-
problem.
What if I don't do that and I just die without solving the problem?
Where's Barons?
Well, then that'd be like your past 8 deaths.
Right? It's my
I'm gonna
brand.
put his bone golem here just for a minute, just because it takes up. We'll say you can have it walk past you if you want, or it can just stay behind you. But it is quite large. I think
So to
everyone
be
else is
fair-
shooting it.
2 deaths ago, I did save a building from being on fire. Kind of.
You saved half a building.
Yeah, but he also prevented it from crashing down on a bunch of people.
Oh wait,
so-
no, he's talking about Theris's house. Yeah, you could have let that one go.
Oh no, the one that would have like wrecked the town.
Oh,
They did a good
okay.
job there.
I'll have to give you that one.
I mean, you did try to eat like the equivalent of like 16 warheads, so you know.
They were very spicy.
Explosive even.
You
All right,
know,
left.
my sound file I'm listening to has a sense of humor. I heard an explosion right after you said explosive.
Go ahead and roll your investigation check.
Yes, sir. Uh, 26.
You look about. Don't see any traps.
Just gonna take some steps forward confidently. Have not exploded yet. Good sign.
Back. Sorry about that.
Take some more steps forward.
I mean, if he's walking forward.
Deft.
Oh. Never mind.
As you kind of approach over the middle of the bridge, before you can kind of cross the center point, I need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you would.
Probably should not have blessed still.
Well, I can't remove it from you. That's a Nick thing, so Kalsto has to go through and take off every bless.
Can you have Nyx or Baron selected and remove them?
Do.
I don't think so. It's
No,
based on
I
your
cannot.
player name.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, it may not be. I'll play with it later, though. All right, there's Def's.
Yeah. I cannot remove it from Ari and stuff, so yeah. That's a lot of hunting down.
I can get it. There's Patrick has one. Do.
Tanya does.
Get it to, like,
And Theris does.
What do I does?
You have a bless that you shouldn't anymore.
I got it.
And since I am not Nick's Fantasy Grounds profile, I cannot remove them from you.
I got them all. I got
Yeah.
party. I think that's it.
Whisper.
The drink effect should still be active though.
I thought that's something. Oh, right. Yeah. How long
How
does
long's
it
it been
last?
since the
That's
dragon
the one.
left?
The dragon left probably because you guys walked a distance away after it left. It's probably been like a good hour or two.
Okay, then my protection from energy's gone.
Kalsto, this thing doesn't have a time expiration on it.
I want to say it was like 5 hours.
Which speller ability?
Flask of the Forebearers. It's an item.
Oh,
I know Dustin's is 5 minutes.
No, I think yours was wrong. I think it was supposed to be like an hour. Or was it 5 minutes? Maybe it was 5 minutes. Let's just call it 10 minutes for now. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'll have to look that one up. Bob has the original one. All right, I think I got everybody's things. Oh, and Guardian of Faith. There's a map to Theris.
Right, so Def rolled a 13.
Yes.
Bye bye, buddy.
Bye bye.
Oh, it's charisma saving throw for Banish. He's
So
fine.
you just walk up to this point on the bridge, and you just kind of start to like nervously just tremble a little bit, and you can't bring yourself to move forward.
Oh shit.
Oh, map's locked.
Yep. Let me delete movement.
You can request your movements. I'll approve.
Oh, okay.
It's like bumper cars.
Kelsto spoils you too much with unlocked maps.
Oh yeah, so you guys just see Def kind of like freeze in the spot. He's got 1 foot in the air, like he's about to take another step forward, but he doesn't.
Were you just walking, or were you trying to like stealth up there?
I mean, we're all trying to be quiet.
He's always stealthing.
Solomon, wisdom saving throw, please.
Hi, buddy.
I rolled a 7, so for my stealth. 22.
You find yourself unable to move closer, and you tremble as well.
Really? Interesting.
You okay?
I see your game and I say I refuse to play it. I create an echo on the other side and teleport.
All right, so you focus forward and you make your echo. It's
Mhm.
easy enough to do.
Getting a weird vibe.
Interesting. I do a swippity. No, I can't do that.
It's copyright.
Yep.
Mhm.
I swap positions with my echo.
Yeah, there you go. Say it like a boring person. That's what you get.
Yep.
The man's not even born yet. The man's not even born
No,
yet.
he is born. He's like 4 years old right now.
Oh, that is true. Oh, yeah, because you're 24?
I think so. Let me pull him up.
Isn't that
Yeah.
like 400 years in the future or 200?
No, campaign
No.
2.
That's
Campaign
his,
2 is 20 years in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, they already have all their characters developed mostly and picked out for the next campaign for Friday. So they kind of know what they had, and they came up with a very catchy phrase for something we have, and it's hard for us not to use it in this one now. So we'll get
It's what
there.
you get. It's what you get for playing my starting class. I have
Closer
no
and
sympathy
closer.
for you.
All right, so
No,
you trade places.
Yep.
All right, you are closer.
Hey, Ari, could you just give me a little push?
Sure.
Can I continue to move forward, or am I locked in place?
Oh no, you're still trembling.
She'll give him a nudge forward.
Oh.
Sure, roll an athletics check. Wisdom save, Patrick.
Yep. That's a 5. Oh wait, did not go through.
I thought it was in that
13.
20, wasn't it?
Oh, it teased
I
a
think it's
20,
a-
but it rolled a 14.
I think it's a little laggy on this map for some reason.
My roll hasn't popped up for me yet. Did it pop
I
up for
saw
you?
the
Wait, I'm sorry,
dice,
that's
but I didn't see the
Ari's.
roll.
Yeah, I saw the
Oh.
roll.
Oh, maybe that was Ari's dice. I don't
Really?
think yours went. Okay, yeah, it's
Ooh.
fine. Patrick, for
Uh-huh.
some reason, it doesn't seem to actually impact you at all. It just-
Okay.
ching, 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 ching.
Patrick does not have muscles that can tremble. He has a superior life form.
Dude, that -4 hurts, man. I would have passed.
You rolled athletics. You push him forward, he just falls prone. Like his whole body's just locked up and nervous. Also, as you get closer, you need to roll one as well. Yeah, the minute like you lean down to help pick him up, like you start feeling this nervous tremble as well.
She like hurriedly rushes down to help him up, then just kind of stops and stares off. This
I look up. Is there something on the ceiling?
It's just cave roof.
Okay, cool.
I think I feel it too.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything useful, Baron?
Patrick
Yes.
sees Solomon looking at he's trembling in fear, but he looks more
No, you look annoyed.
yeah.
Actually, Caleb's gonna stay in the back.
Mr. Powerful Wisdom Man.
Put all you guys in front of him just to keep him safe.
I didn't
Oh,
say I
God,
was
yeah.
running forward. What are you doing?
I'm putting him in the back. He's at the back of the group. I'm just putting you in front
It's
of
a
him.
bridge over lava. I wait to make sure everybody else is across safe before I
Oh,
can.
no, you're good. Caleb's just at the back of the pack. That's all.
Now, are we
And you're
just like
golden.
completely unable to move, or are we unable to move forward?
Solomon can't move at all. Deft can't currently really move much at all, too. And you're kind of in a point you can't move forward. You could try to move back if you would like.
Yeah, she's gonna like I suppose grab his legs and start trying to pull him back.
Roll an athletics check at disadvantage because of the trembling.
I'm going to be
For
trying to
those.
reach out with my senses to, if I can sense anything, a barrier or some sort of spell
Cool.
or something.
Roll
in
an
here.
Arcana check.
Joke's on you, universe. This is my natural state.
You do it again, Solomon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm holding off. I'm seeing where everyone's going. If Patrick goes up, I'm going to swap.
Yeah, Patrick just kind of walks up without
Yeah.
issue.
Yep, I'm trying to figure out where the end point of it is.
You're like on the ground. And then you teleport forward a little bit forward.
Mhm. Oh, no, that would be here. Do I still feel it?
Oh, yeah. You can't move at all.
Fucking bird.
You just watch Albert kind of walk up next to you. Kind of pecks at your armor. Peck, peck.
Do I have on my person? Ooh.
Anyone else trying to do anything to get forward?
The best I can think of with Baron is to detect magic, but I doubt that's going to work here.
Theris, you kind of like assess the area. You don't see anything specifically that stands out.
Well, might as well check
Well,
if damage.
Is it really all that scary? And Baron's going to try to make the save.
Baron does not need to make the save. Baron walks forward.
Oh, Baron, walks
Baron,
forward.
does your deity put wards up around their temples that can do this?
I think that would be a hit. Would that be history or religion?
That would be for this occurrence because I don't think he's proficient in religion, is he?
No.
How are you a cleric and not proficient in religion?
It is going to be a religion check. It's like, remember what you were taught when you were a boy?
No,
Very
this
devout, but not very technical with the details.
look, I know what the scriptures mean. I don't know what they say, okay?
Yeah, he's never seen anything of Brel's before. Like, he was super excited when we were trying to find those stolen tools because those belong to Brel. But other than that, like, he's worshipped, but never seen, like, a temple or anything.
Would I have, by chance, come across anything similar to this for my own or readings about other deities in their temples?
I would say just general knowledge. I mean, a lot of sacred places are protected, especially things potentially
More
like this.
on a specifics, what I'm witnessing.
As far as this, I mean, it potentially could be, yeah.
So, Deft is still prone on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pinky, you're gonna start breathing in dust if you lie down there for too long, and he's gonna help him up.
Bro, I mean, Baron, what's a simple, like, prayer offering or token you visibly or vocally give when entering a sacred place for your religion?
Well, that's easy. You drink a big flask of ale. We're dwarves.
Go give
If you're not-
Pinky let Pinky take a swig and then see if he can go forward.
Oh, it's okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'll just go wait outside.
Okay,
No, try this.
Nope,
I think I'm onto something, Def.
You get a swig of the flask of the forebears, but
You can't move.
you are at his discretion.
All right, so you can apply Fast to the Forebears to Deft, and I need you to roll a Constitution save real quick, Deft.
Not bad.
All right, so take a drink. Kind of lowers his hand to you. Feel a little bit less nervous. The jitters are kind of gone.
See if you can move forward.
Are you going to take my hand or not?
Yeah, take his hand.
All right, she helps you out.
Yeah, I feel a little better. Thanks, Baron.
I
I
don't have enough to share with everyone.
So you feel like the weight of the world is just like crushing down upon you at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have the chutzpah to take another step?
Yeah, I unlocked you guys.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna help my homie Ari up.
Well, Ari's okay. She just couldn't move forward.
Well, that was the wrong person, but you know.
I mean, I will continue to move with Echo if need be.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need a little more liquid courage back here.
You make an echo. How far ahead of you? Because you're gonna have to go past the threshold on this one.
No, I'm moving. I'm just gonna move straight to the up to the threshold this time. I'm not gonna walk past it.
You can move yourself. I unlocked this.
All right.
For somebody who is so concerned with self-preservation, you're being incredibly reckless right now.
Patrick and Solomon, I need both of you to just roll perception checks as you approach the threshold.
Oh man.
It doesn't take too much. You just feel like immense heat that's hotter than where you currently are coming out of this corridor that you're about to head into. It is significantly hotter, it seems, as you go into this area.
Like hot enough where I start to turn red with heat.
Not so much that, but your sensors can definitely kind of tell that like it is significantly hotter, and there's probably a much hotter heat source further inside. You may find that those of you who are not immune to fire may face certain issues the further you go in, unless Death can choke up a better aura.
I look at the small little boy in a tin can boiling suit and say, I think if you were to teleport in there, you would boil alive. You might want to wait a bit.
We'll just nod.
You can't do that.
No, I know. I know.
You just hear a grunt on the ground.
That's just some divine word. Was I heard there?
No.
I heard you.
She asked if it was just some divine word. For those who did not.
Well, maybe. I'm not sure. But he drank a little and now he can walk.
Solomon's a stubborn bastard.
She takes like
He's really
a
just
deep
gonna
breath.
try and power through it.
Tries to focus herself. Come on.
Let me know if you summon an echo.
No. Like, I'm physically trying to push myself off the ground.
And she'll attempt to move forward.
You find yourself unable to move forward.
I don't know about this.
Hey, Pinky, Kale, come over here. Take my hand.
Mm.
He like reaches it out for like the elbow to arm handshake.
Manly.
And and they go and grip, and he's like, well, if this is a temple, bro, welcome in. Glad to have you here.
Oh,
And he's gonna try to get Kale through the barrier with that.
thanks. And you just watch as he kind of walks forward. He just walks and locks up and falls flat on his face.
Worth a shot.
You see the hand like struggle to thumbs up to you.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Solomon, that close. It literally feels like the world is just crushing you with gravity right now.
Yep. I assumed as much.
Divine barriers are usually put up for some kind of reason, right?
Still gonna try. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, no.
I'm just watching this kid get crushed inside. Okay.
Caleb does not have any alcohol with him.
If I look in Baron's inventory and it literally says an entire keg of ale, I'm going to be mad at myself.
It wouldn't be super surprising.
Yeah, but the fact that I didn't even think of it.
He's got a flask. I don't think he does.
No, I think he
Hey,
only
thanks
has
for the raid, Saturday. Welcome.
Yeah, he only has the 3 uses of the 4-bearer left. No, 2.
Yeah, so only have 2. Anyone have any alcohol in their characters?
Not written down. That drink you guys were going to get already. Did you guys end up
No,
doing
that's
that?
that's Gatorade. That's medicine.
I don't know, man. Sometimes people use alcohol as medicine.
Party sheet. We have no alcohol in the party sheet.
Tanya has something called Formula 413.
Oh. No. That won't suffice, unfortunately.
Solomon hasn't touched alcohol since you found him, so there's that.
I have a really spicy hot sauce that'll hurt you more than alcohol will.
Well then, Pinky, seeing as you're technically the lord of this plane, why don't you pick the two friends that you want to come with you, eh?
Oh,
Because my friend's already with me.
I don't think I have total domain over this place. It's gonna be a bit of a stretch.
Fire Lord's a Fire Lord.
Yeah, you know what? Come here, Kale. Bring it in, buddy.
Or do you want me to give one to Kale? Is that what you were saying?
Wait, how much do you have?
2.
Oh, you have two. Okay. Yeah, Kale doesn't have high wisdom. I'd say Kale.
Nobody's passed the wisdom save.
I did.
You didn't
Didn't I?
have to.
Oh, I didn't have to. Oh, I see.
Didn't
Patrick.
Patrick press it?
No, I was just able to walk forward.
Baron walked past it without issue. Patrick walked past it without issue. Solomon, through pure force of will, like his fought tooth and nail to get his way over there.
Should I look ahead while this small child is getting crushed to death?
Solomon's at least going to try and push himself into a sitting position, at least.
Roll an athletics check.
Yeah, hold that thought.
All right, I'll re-roll in athletics.
There starts striding forward and with a bit of, be it arrogance or hubris, just everybody just holding up there.
Yeah, quick
Tries to walk
question.
across.
Now, do you go first, or do you send your golem across first?
Actually, as a test, I'll send the golem first.
All right.
Can I just grab Solomon by the back of his armor, just drag him a couple feet back?
Yeah, you can kind of help him up a bit since you're not really impeded. So I'll say, let's see, Ari's still kind of stuck there. As the bone golem kind of walks by, you're trying to figure out. The minute it walks past Baron, you just watch it explode and light on fire and just incinerate into nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, as it bursts into fire, I'm worried about it maybe hurting us. I just send it to go off the edge.
It literally just, it walked forward and the heat just dusted it.
As if a god used turn undead on it.
Right. Now, what I was curious about, before I get up to where they are, and I just gingerly first stick my hand out.
Which hand?
The left hand.
Can reach out. Roll a wisdom save. Thankfully, you have Death's cloak, but as you put your hand through, you feel this immediate sense of almost panic and trembling as you put your hand through this, whatever it is.
Does it feel heat?
It's hot, but it's just more the minute your hand goes across, you just feel this immense sense of panic, and you are not at ease at all.
It's the animal handling. Oh,
Scratchy,
it's
scratchy.
a bird. Yep. And before Deft went to pick him up, I rolled a 26 to at least sit up.
Yeah.
Do you have enough of that alcohol to share?
Only for 2.
How do we not have help? This seems almost
That'll have to be your choice. I'll either guard the bridge or see if that helps me get across.
Well,
I don't think your deity approves of me.
Can anyone summon alcohol?
Doesn't seem like he approves of any of you, if I'm
Yeah,
being
let
honest.
me
I think there's a difference.
Someone call up Leon the Cellstone. Do a DoorDash.
Def, did you? What did you feel? Were you just nervous, or did you feel really bad about crossing this threshold?
Oh, I don't know, man. It was just kind of freaky. That's pretty normal for me.
Talk to the others that can't go through. Are they getting the same kind of feeling I'm getting, or is mine different?
Every single person is feeling kind of the same one. Yours just at a much higher level, but if you guys describe it, it all sounds the same.
Okay.
You get the feeling his deity might not be your biggest fan or your deity's biggest fan.
Solomon at this point is having trouble breathing.
But
All right,
thankfully,
buddy,
you're
we're
also
gonna-
very resilient.
I'm just gonna come back a couple feet. It is getting a little hot over there, isn't it?
The thing of note, Solomon will create an echo next to him.
You are gonna get slightly dragged if I am strong enough. Which, let's see. Hold on.
Surprised Baron doesn't have.
I'm just gonna have the echo walk past the threshold.
You got talked over, Techno.
Oh, sorry.
Can I take that?
I said I'm surprised Baron doesn't have a ton of alcohol.
I am too. I think it was just assumed that he like carries this keg toss barrel around, but like it's
Kalsto,
not
I
in there,
have a-
so I can't use
Well,
it.
a keg toss barrel is really big. Like that's a
Yeah.
full-size keg, like as big as him. He wouldn't just carry it around.
Yeah.
Typically, he always drinks where we are, and typically, lately, most of the places we have. I'll tell you what. Roll a D100 for Baron, and let's see if he would have pocketed anything from
Yeah,
the store because he goes there every time he's there.
I was about to say, Baron rolls these drink checks for you all the time. What if you rolled one for him?
Oh
Actually,
yeah.
I rolled a 91. Is that
Oh
good
my
or
God.
bad?
You tell us, Mr. DM
Do you
storyteller.
get advantage? Do you get advantage?
Is that how many bottles? of
Nobel
alcohol you
technically
have?
is a dwarf. Hold on. That's a D20. Hold on. I was like, that's a 5. No. That's a 22. I would say, since we're sticking with 2s and 22s and more 2s, that he got 2.
Okay, so I can get 4 people across if it's any drink.
Well, let's see. Roll a 2d4s. I'd say you have like a full bottle of liquor that you got from him. You can insert your liquor of choice for him. And then I'd say you probably got
Firebrand.
a small, like a little bit smaller than like a pony keg, like almost like a half. I'm sure there's a more technical name for that one. Picture half pony keg-ish.
Okay. Well, Miss Firebright, seeing as Skinny
Miss-
over there doesn't
Hold
want to
on.
come in.
Miss Firebright.
I forgot what her name is,
Nope.
buddy.
Hold on.
Even better. This is even
You know,
better.
that sounds like that's a mistake.
He just starts pouring a shot glass, and like he just holds it out to you. He's not making eye contact anymore, and he's like, "Just see if it works," but he's not saying that out loud.
In character slip up.
Thanks. She'll take a drink.
All right. Take a drink. Roll a Constitution save.
It's spicy.
Oh. You watch Ari just kind of tips the glass back a little bit, takes the shot, and you just see the chamber you're in just slightly dull a little bit. Like the lava cools slightly and then flickers back up.
See, a little sip and all your nerves go away. All right, Kale, open up.
He just like takes the bottle, gives it back to you.
Sweet.
I like your deity.
Am I giving some for the child or not?
I want a drink.
Well, she's not my kid. She's your kid.
Here, Tanya, see if you can get through the barrier first.
She does.
Tanya, roll a D100.
Oh my god. Everything in his inventory is just horribly misspelled. This is bothering me.
Don't touch it. Don't
Dark
touch it. You'll
secret
never
weapon.
find it.
Iron Sharpernel.
Yeah, it's the same Michigan pie.
Humiculus gem. Formilol.
I'll throw the dude under the bus when he's not here.
I love it. It's like a 12-year-old wrote it.
Gee, come on.
Maybe he's putting it in character.
Yeah, he's in character.
To be fair, I sent anything through Google like Word before I put it in my character sheet, so fair.
Oh, and Solomon, back to yours. As you create the echo, and the echo walks in, you just watch as it obliterates it.
That's what I thought.
Am I giving Tanya alcohol? Yes or no?
Yes.
That's one. But
Yeah,
that's also Tanya, and Tanya would say yes.
If she stops in place, then
Okay.
Mhm.
She's getting a shot of whiskey at 14. Here we go.
The drinking age in your the town you're living in.
Oh wait, yeah, I
7.
forgot she already got wasted at a bar. Never mind.
Oh, Tanya. All right, so you give all of them drinks. Tanya and Theris just roll Constitution save for the alcohol.
Theris, did you actually want to drink? Did you actually want to come in?
I would attempt to if there's enough alcohol and if Baron's offering me.
There is. He would offer.
Constitution.
Theirs is fine.
You threw that back like a champ.
It doesn't even. It does nothing to him. It's like.
I stick my hand across first just to make sure.
Put the hand across. It seems between the aura and the not necessarily offering, but showing of faith. It seems you can cross.
All right. You wandered in pretty far.
Can I feel that it's hotter over here?
Oh yeah, everyone who gets near to that, like, it's really, really hot already for pretty much most of you, other than like 2 of you. As you get close to this, it's like you can just feel how much hotter it is. It's almost like a hot breeze that's blowing out from it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't pump up the aura.
All right. Solomon, you're gonna have to trust me on this one, but if you take a swig of this, you'll be able to move again, okay?
Solomon
And he's
does
gonna hold up his flask of the forebears to your mouth.
Solomon does not drink alcohol.
Okay, so it pours all over you. Or at least some of it pours down. All right. Well, if that's how you're gonna be, you need to wait outside.
I don't think you can move.
I know he can't move because he's not drinking anything.
All right, Def. One more D100 for your aura too.
I do take a huff of the hot sauce for inspiration.
All right.
Snort it.
That's almost 20.
That was a 26. I saw the
Roll
20.
Constitution save for the hot sauce real quick.
Fantastic.
Guys.
Roll one more D100. If you're
Or
overwhelmed
do you
by
want
this
chat to
heat,
decide your fate?
Either, yeah, you can choose.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. What's up, chat? Gonna roll something for me?
Chat,
chat,
D100.
roll
First one
D100.
gets it.
Grab a drink. What's a clear?
Oh no, he's getting alcohol because you fucked it.
Y'all got to race Excel. It's exclamation point roll space 100.
We gotta add in like a second command. It's just exclamation space or D100. A lot of people seem to make that.
I've tried. It doesn't recognize the D. And then, well, like right now, you can do the roll in any number you put in. So if we said, "Hey, roll a D12, roll a D20," it works. I could make it specifically just roll 100 or roll D100, and it would only roll that, I think. But right now, I've got it set so you can use any number.
You know what? You should put
29.
the command on the stream overlay.
29, you say?
Yeah, I may need to do that. That's a good idea.
All right, so
that's
as
why
you
you're paid the big bucks.
as you start choking,
Compliments.
It's too much. It's in the sinuses. The eyes are watering, and your body almost defensively reacts, increasing your aura.
It's one of those you fail upwards.
Pretty much.
Failed successfully.
Failing upwards is great.
Failing upwards.
Yeah, that being said, Solomon refuses to let this thing put him in the dirt. He wants to stand up.
Sure, roll an athletics check. So, as it kind of takes over all of you, you all are currently immune to fire as long as he maintains that. If he loses it, though,
Ooh, I go back down.
you try to like get up and you immediately fall back down to a knee.
Solomon, this is a divine aura. Don't think you're just gonna muscle through it.
No, it's fine if he doesn't want to listen to Brel and accept how great he is because he's too stubborn. I'll just drag him back to the bridge where he won't die. Patrick, help me out.
Divine apple juice.
Why would I carry apple juice?
Uh,
Do you
Hey,
carry
Solomon?
apple juice?
If you don't drink it, you can't come with. It's up to you.
You know, I'll just be rolling athletics checks in the background, guys. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
no, I don't think so.
You can't stop me.
We can send you home right now.
Do it, I dare you.
I can carry him.
Solomon?
That was out of character, by the
Oh.
way.
Not that big. I can at least carry him with you guys.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he has a little kitty harness.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, no, that's worse. Let's put him in the kitty harness.
That's your timeout.
Look, we should carry him back, get him a... Maybe he just can't drink it again.
No, the moment you move him 5 feet away, he's going to summon a little shadow guy and then be right back.
I am a little worried if he gets too far away from me as well.
Well, he can't...
Oh yeah, he would boil alive. We're in a volcano.
Well, he can't go any further. Come on, let's get him back to the entrance of the area.
Okay, I'll put him in the harness.
He looks over at Solomon to see if Solomon will even get on the harness.
I don't think so. We'll make him
I'm gonna try and stand at least one more time.
All right, one more athletics.
Yeah, I love not being prompted and rolling well, and then failing a prompt. Yep, that's the yep.
It's just
21.
rough. Like just standing is hard, and you had help getting up.
Hey, buddy,
Well, if there's one
It
thing,
is-
he's got the dwarven stubbornness in him.
it's okay to accept help. Come on. I'm going to nod back towards Kale to do his thing, and I'm going to start going forward.
All right, so
No time to
hold
waste.
Solomon for now.
I'm not going to attack Gale, but I'm not going to assist him. Because I can't, really.
Don't take me over, I'll pick you up.
Arms crossed, dangling from the baby harness.
Patrick and Baron will assist in just fastening him up because he's still wearing plate mail, and like that's still kind of heavy.
Dude, this kid's got to be sweltering at this point.
Oh yeah, you touch him and he's wet.
Yeah, and and no amount of trying to take the armor off can take the armor off.
Nope.
It did feel kind of good though when he splashed the alcohol on you a little bit.
I mean, if we
Yeah.
wanted to try to melt it off of him, now is a great place.
I see some inherent points we're
Issues?
missing here on the melting of the armor off of Solomon, like the fact that Solomon is in the armor.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Hey, mechanically he's immune to fire.
For the moment.
Yeah, so we just have to do it in the moment.
It's going to fall off as soon as we get him in there.
We have a plan.
I will kill you if you melt the armor.
I'm not going to.
Angry.
It's just a jokes.
No, I know.
You gather the armor probably, unless you get like very, very far into this thing, is probably going to be okay considering what it is.
Aren't
Yeah.
we gonna head back to the entrance to the barrier and get him a drink?
No. He didn't even open his mouth.
We can't move.
You didn't want it.
Yeah, and if he can't move, he's just gonna suffer the consequences.
Come on, guys. Let's try and get him a drink, okay?
You are going to have to force it.
You
He's
can't
not a
force
baby, Ari. He made his choice. Even if he does look like one right now.
All right, so you guys walk in.
It also doesn't feel right forcing somebody to come to a religious site against their will. That seems like kind of against the entire point of a religion.
Depends on the religion you follow.
It really does.
Do we want to heal up our boo-boos before we do anything drastic?
I got no boo-boos.
Tanya has boo-boos.
I guess Patrick has some boo-boos, but I'm not worried about his boo-boos.
Tanya needs kisses for her boo-boos stat.
Tanya's got third degree.
How many kisses?
65.
65 of them.
65
Oh
boo-boos.
my-
65
now
How
we
did
have
you get hurt
49
that
heals.
bad?
Dragon's breath.
Oh,
We have
Kale's
49
very-
Yeah,
PC heals.
Oh, she didn't take the
Yeah.
she didn't take the short rest, did she? Maybe she did.
We didn't take a short
Yeah,
rest
oh.
after the dragon encounter.
I'm gonna burn some of the hit dice for her.
yeah, please do.
So
Kiss
we
yourself.
didn't.
You
we
haven't had a
didn't
short
take
rest yet.
Yeah. We haven't had a short rest after the dragon encounter.
I think
Baron
she's
really
in
doesn't
play
have to
runs.
worry. Baron doesn't have to worry. Solomon seems like he really wants to be here. He's just not allowed to be
Okay,
here.
that's enough. So Tanya will burn 5 hit dice.
Okay.
You know what? That's kind of hard to distinguish right now. Of course, it was taking a freaking drink. Of course, that's what I had to come up with to get you all in here.
I mean, it fits, honestly.
Jeez.
Yeah, nothing else would have made sense either. Baron doesn't recite scripture. He just says, "Oh, bro's great," and then that's like his whole MO.
I know the first thing you say when you go into a bro place is, "Where's the beer?"
Yeah,
Can I see the flask for a moment? Or the horn? Or whatever it was that you were handing out drinks in?
not that, but you can have this. And he tosses you a bottle of Firebrand whiskey.
Thanks.
That's like good stuff.
Shut up. Ernest. Solomon, if a fight breaks out, you're not in any shape to fight like this. Sure you're not going to take one drink?
No.
And she's just gonna like
She's gonna.
I think he's cooking.
It's cooking.
but he has like a on the outside of his armor, I assume.
So you cut out. We heard. She's
Oh,
gonna.
yeah, your Discord hiccupped. Just repeat yourself.
I said you have like a belt on the outside of your armor, right?
No.
No. You have a pouch on the outside of your armor, don't you?
No.
Why would he need things?
Well, it's my bag. That's all I got in my backpack.
Okay. Well, she'll put the bottle in like one of the side pockets. And if you change your mind, it's right there. Since we'll catch up with the others.
The first three, I want to say, are Baron, Deft, and Patrick.
Just grab this.
I'll bring up the rear.
Now that he knows it's a Temple of Brel, is he actually paying attention to, like, if there's murals on the wall or whatever?
There haven't been any more, but he probably would be paying a little bit closer attention.
Okay.
Just grab
Can't believe I missed that for him.
I would have brought it up, but Nick's not here, and I wanted the interaction. I'm like, I'm not going to make someone else do it.
No,
Yeah.
that's such a character moment, too.
Just like from
wanna
Mrs.
take a
Fire.
picture.
Was it Miss Firebright or Mrs. Firebright?
I said miss.
Miss.
It wasn't Mrs. It was Miss. So it wasn't as deep as it could have been.
There we go. I just had to get some art for these things.
Yeah, you're so good at playing Baron.
Thanks. I'm playing by the seat of my pants, and I feel that's how you have to play them.
All right, much better.
Oh, right, yeah, you don't have that anymore, Baron. Delete that item. Get out of there. You don't have this anymore. Delete that. Did your movement speed go down? Oh, I need to change this movement speed too because the armor's gone.
Oh no.
How do I do that? There it is.
Oh, I just noticed that Saturday almost knocked my wife off a stream boss. Got 20 hit points left. Anybody want to throw a sub? You'll be the new stream boss.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's Nick to snipe
Great.
when you need him. Nick would throw 20 bits.
Yeah.
Eh,
Just drop a prime. Stay on stream for like 3 sessions.
all right, let's see. Perfect. All right, let's get our map.
Remember that one night? I forgot who it was, but it was low enough. Like Nick like threw 3 bits and like finished it off. I think it was Crusane or someone.
Oh boy, I love black box with red question mark.
You're not
Oh,
on
and
it.
Kate sneaks in. Which should have already been done anyway, ma'am. But thank
I
you
was biding my time.
waiting for that right moment. Thank you.
All right, so let me get you guys over here.
Actually, how is Patrick looking?
Forgot how good my profile picture is on Steam. On Steam, Twitch.
Albert. Let's see, that's
I figured it would have been one of you buttholes to sneak in.
I've never been stream boss before. I had to take my chance.
Yeah, Nick wasn't here.
Nick isn't here.
He missed his chance to boss.
Okay, Solomon is with Calum. Bone Golem went bye-bye. Baron. Lightning.
I am really. That's not gonna be fun if you're just paralyzed the entire time you're in here. Is there any way I can Baron can sing a hymn to kind of
You do what feels right, and we'll see what happens. How about
Oh.
that?
boy, great, I'm on the spot.
99 bottle beer on the wall.
No, I thought
There never should be 99 beers on the wall. They should all be drinking right now. Yeah, but Solomon's actively defying this aura.
well,
99 dwarves with beer on the wall.
well, there's two things about dwarves that are always consistent. One, we love our drink, and two, we're more stubborn than a horse. And if this isn't stubbornness incarnate, I don't know what is.
Roll a d100.
I'm gonna do it in Tower because that's funny.
Oh, there once was a knight named Solomon, fell to the ground and he couldn't come in.
I don't think I know that tune.
It sounds familiar, and I think you and I are thinking of the same song. I can't remember what it's called.
The first tune I tried thinking of to change the lyrics for was like the ants go marching down. But like I just
Solomon, as you get closer,
Mm-hmm.
you just feel so drained. Like, even being carried by Calum is just... It's so damn hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
As you're like just about to pass out, you just hear a voice in the back of your mind. Stop playing around, wake up! And your armor kind of like tightens on your bones a little bit, and your armor kind of begins to help you move.
Thank you for the raid and welcome.
Well,
And you feel pain like inside your armor, like you're almost being jabbed with things inside from your own armor.
hey, Nobel, thank you for reading my mind.
And you just begin to kind of like push forward. Like, the pain almost kind of like helps you move forward, and like the pieces that are sticking into you are like the parts that are helping you move.
Yep.
Seems your armor doesn't want to die.
Yep.
It's like the armor from Berserk taken over.
I'm so glad you read my mind with how my armor works sometimes.
All right, so I will say, as you guys do get closer, roll me some perception checks, as you seem to find a central forge.
High rollers.
The pain is keeping me focused.
Is there
Are
is
all of
there
us
a
rolling
big
perception
anvil
or just them?
and then a little
Anyone
anvil
who
too?
wishes to.
Is it higher than my passive?
Just really depends. Your passive, you can see a lot of different things.
All the big anvils for big things, and the little anvils for...
I don't know if you have it on here. There's an extension that I use for my game that if you roll below your passive, it replaces your roll with your passive,
I've seen
which
that
is
one.
pretty handy.
Let's see. Perfect. So you guys do see this massive forge that looks like it's built into like the heart of the volcano. You see a very large anvil with a very interesting item sitting on top of it. There is a large golden hammer that sits on top of the large anvil, which is far bigger than all of you guys. Unfortunately, you also see two large constructs on each side of it.
Maybe they're nice.
Also, as you look in towards the forge itself, it almost seems like the core inside of it is almost burning like a bright white, even hotter than the lava itself.
It's a dwarf star.
No pun intended.
Dwarf jokes.
No,
every
fully
pun
intended.
Every pun intended.
Why wouldn't the best dwarven forge in the world be run on a dwarf star? You don't get better than that.
Other than that, I leave it to your discretion.
Well, if it was super red, it would just be a red dwarf then, right?
That's true. Doesn't it go white dwarf then red dwarf?
You know,
I don't
if we
remember
had
my
like a
stars.
bit of the tiara, I imagine we could probably reforge it here. Place seems hot enough.
Golly, I wish Baron were here to sweet talk these golems.
I wish I were here too.
That sucks.
I'm gonna push myself off of Gale.
You
Easy enough to do. Are you okay?
Nope. Why did I rotate?
you said that big guy is draining power from this place, right?
Yep, sure is.
Well,
Steven,
then
all
wouldn't
the
those
heat.
guardians want to know that their temple's being defiled?
Yeah, you know what? I think that's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Great, now I just have to say that to constructs.
You know, it's funny that it's so hot in here. My blood's probably evaporating.
Because of Deft, no.
Okay.
If Deft were to die right now, so many painful things would happen to so many of you.
Mhm. Probably keep close to
Because I can utter my word of recall.
Guys, before we engage, I don't want to stay down here too long. This place is really hot. If it's starting to look bad, let's just back up out of here, right?
All right.
I don't want to get into a long encounter or anything.
Solomon's movement seemed off.
You look like a robot.
Yep.
And that's saying a lot because you walk. You're with the robot walks more normal than you do.
Oh yeah. I'm not going to get too close. I want to see how this whole thing.
Why is this all on me?
Because this is
You chose to play Baron.
I chose to play Baron because we're partners.
well, I
And
What
give
would
Nick
Baron
shit
do?
next time since he wasn't here.
if I recall correctly, people are recovering and do have stuff they need to wake up early in the morning for to wrap up early here and give Baron the chance to appreciate here.
Like I can do it. It's just I don't think it's gonna be as good as him doing it because his Baron is just his Baron's more fun. My Baron's more serious.
I do want him to be here for this one. This is like the Baron place.
This is like his thing. We're literally walking up on the forge with the golden hammer, the pinnacle of dwarven craftsmanship, and he's missing it.
I know he had family stuff come up this weekend, so
That is important. Real life always comes first.
We're just gonna stall.
Does anybody have any RP they want to do, I guess, before I have to do this, if we choose to?
I think any RP from here is likely going to be afterward.
That is true. You know what?
Yeah.
Put the triangle there.
What's a better cliffhanger than having him have to come in and start to sweet talk golems? Like, not even just like start the conversation and leave it there.
I leave it completely up to you guys.
Okay.
I just work here.
Yeah, Baron's gonna approach the forge and be like, "Oh, well, no, isn't that just a beauty of a hammer?" Rust Bucket, you ever seen something so grand as this? And he's like pointing at it like he's like in the best amusement park of his life. It's a big hammer. It's true.
So let me see a large circle begin to form in front of you. 3 X's and a triangle. And you can roll initiative. No, just kidding. That would be funny though.
I use my time powers to dust the triangle and X's and circles.
Actually, you know what? I'll end it with this. I need to draw a circle on the hammer for distance, just so I know.
Oh no, there they go. It worked.
Okay. Baron's gonna get like on the precipice of 30 feet away and like start kneeling down and like offer up a prayer to Brel from here.
You can make Nick do it. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, so I have him kneeling down and he's about to speak.
Sure.
No,
Anything
of all
else
the-
you guys want to do?
Of all the people to be offered a carved pillar, I think this is a really great place for him to offer somebody.
He's been
nice pillar
offering that
tribute.
carved pillar for
Wait,
so long.
he hasn't ditched that thing?
Nope.
Nope.
Wait, he's been carrying that? Right? Oh my. Yeah,
It's
of
freaking-
course.
It's his trial. It's his trial.
Okay, yeah. He like walks up carrying this carved.
No,
ornate
it's not your choice. No, that's his choice.
Okay.
You can't give his pillar away. It's his.
I can't. I didn't even know he had it. That's how much it's not mine.
This is the best.
Wait, did he try to put it off to the dragon?
Yeah.
Yep.
He tried to the elemental. He tried to do the dragon, and everyone just keeps ignoring him. He's like, "I'd like to make you
Bro,
fine."
I have the best offering for you. You can't wait to hear this pitch I'm about to give you.
And then we cut off.
And we black out.
All right, we'll pause there, and we'll wait for our dear friend next week so we can throw him into the situation we've made.
Um,
Other
Yeah,
than
just
that, no.
immediately and abruptly just open up with, "Hey Baron, want to make a chain with some gold?"
Thanks, Nick, for not showing up. Now we had a short session tonight.
It's all good. I've literally been sick for like 5 days. This is like the first day I even got any work done today. This is the
Yeah,
first time I've been able to
yeah.
talk this week.
I figure between people being sick, people having stuff they need to do early, and
Well, it's weird. Like I've actually
players
spent
missing the big RP moment.
I've spent the majority of the week actually working for Saturday night's game. And
Oh my god.
oh yeah, instead of waiting till like Saturday night, like 2 hours before game time to do something, I'm like, I'm going to work on it this week. And thankfully I
nuts.
have, because as I'm reading through some stuff, looking like, oh, well, here's a map and I'm just going to put the walls and stuff on it. But I'm like, this is just an ugly white grid map. I'm going to open up Dungeon Alchemist and try to recreate this. So I
was
start
gonna
working
say-
on it.
I saw you working in there earlier too. I was getting into my Dungeon Alchemist. I'm like, oh look, someone else is in Dungeon Alchemist.
Yeah, so I'm working on that, and then some stuff messes up, have to start over. Then when I'm about 3/4 of the way done with this map, because there's going to be a point they're going to get to a 4-story mansion. It's a big place, and I'm like, okay, well, as I'm reading through here, well, first map is of course floor number 1. So cool, I'm working on that for the most of a day and a half, and then I get ready to go through. I get the map and everything in. I'm putting all the descriptions and the pins and all the encounters and the treasure and stuff. And I'm reading through there. Then I noticed that the characters enter on level 2 because has these grand stairs that go up, and the main entrance is on level 2, not level 1. So I'm like, oh my god. So then I start working on level 2, which I'm still in the process of converting the map for. And I'm like, what's going to happen? These sons of bitches are going to go straight up to level 3, which I haven't even gotten close to touching yet. So I know how that's going to happen, because they're never
I'm
going
gonna
to do
tell
what you
Scott
think
to
they're
make
gonna
sure to
do.
go to level 3.
Yeah,
I want to
I figured you
run
would do that.
at like a 1 month or 2 month, maybe campaign someday between campaigns. In Dungeon Alchemist, someone pre-built all the Curse of Strahd maps, including all the castles and everything. It's all
Nice.
pre-built for everything you do. Like, we should do like a custom dip into there at some point.
You'll have to send me the links for those.
Oh, I love Dungeon Alchemist too.
So, yeah, thanks for everybody who hung out with us. Thank you very much for the raids and the subs. Hope we'll catch you tomorrow night, midnight central, for some grimdark action. And if not, hope you have a great weekend, and we'll catch you Tuesday and Friday then. Have a good night, everybody.
Happy
Good night, everyone.
Good night.